Hello everyone, I'm Greg Weaver. Welcome to The Audio Analyst. If you've been in or around this industry and hobby for any length of time, you will likely be well aware that AXPONA, the acronym used to describe Audio Expo North America, under the accomplished and capable guidance of J.D. Events since 2015, has become the most relevant, largest, and foremost high-performance audio show in North America. This year's 2026 event will mark the 16th iteration of AXPONA, and it is just 2.5 weeks away. Today, I am thrilled to present a conversation I had this past week with Liz Smith, Vice President of J.D. Events and AXPONA's Event Director. During our conversation, Liz and I will share the history of this now preeminent immersive 3-day audiophile event, as well as cover the wide spectrum of events, including the diversity of product introductions from around the globe, the concerts, presentations, speakers, and even its shopping opportunities, as well as strategies to ensure that you have a successful show experience. Let's chat with Liz. Welcome, everybody. As mentioned, we have Liz Smith, the Vice President of J.D. Events and the Event Director for AXPONA. Liz, this is going to be AXPONA number 16. I don't think people realize how long this event's been around.
Yeah, it's 16. Yeah, it's the 16th show.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at my notes here because I didn't go to the first ones. I was not in Jacksonville. So 2010 was the first one. It was in Jacksonville in March. Then there were apparently two in 2011, one in Atlanta in April and one in New York City in June.
Yeah.
And then it went back to Jacksonville in March of 2012. But in March of 2013, it came to Rosemont, Chicago. That's the first one I went to. And that was the year before you guys picked it up, right?
Right.
That was at the one that was at the DoubleTree near O'Hare.
Yeah, it was right. It was actually right by where we ended up at the Westin, but moved over there.
Yeah. So and then in 2014 through 2017, you guys heralded it through the Westin O'Hare, which was still in Rosemont. And then in 2018, we saw the move to its current home, the Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center, which the Schaumburg Hotel, it's monstrous. It's monstrous. It was there in 2019 as well, but then we had a brief pause for COVID, for the COVID pandemic. So 2020 and 2021, there was a break, but we did a bunch of stuff in 2020. We did a couple videos. We had some fun. We did
I think you moderated a webinar for us. We did some fun things.
Yeah, we had, I mean, there was nothing else we could do with COVID. We had to go online. Yeah. And that was kind of fun. But then since every April since 2022, it's been at the Schaumburg Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center. And we're just 2.5 weeks away, April 10th through the Sunday the 12th.
Yeah.
So I want to point out just how significantly the progress, growth, and improvement you guys have shown this event since you took over. I mean, you guys, under your nurturing supervision, you guys have guided this and refined AXPONA into the largest, most important, well-run show in North America. I mean, this is the show to go to in the United States. So thank
you so much for.
Oh, come on, look, you know it as well as I do. I'm going to say it because it's what it is. It's a monstrously fun event. Look, I love going to see the new toys, and we're going to get to that in 1 second. But Liz, for me, it's an opportunity for me to see all my buddies who I only email with or video chat with. So it's huge fun. There are people who won't walk down the halls with me because they say it takes me 20 minutes to walk 2 doors because I talk to everybody.
Yeah, you know everybody. Yeah.
It's so cool though. But listen, as such, you guys have become the premier event in the US to launch events for products from all around the globe for launches. I mean, this year, for example, Reed Audio, the Lithuanian analog tone company, they're going to introduce their Reed SF optical phono system, an optical cartridge and phono system. Swiss-based Solution is going to bring the 787 turntable for the first time. They launched that in Munich at March. I saw that last year. But this is a cool table, and Cyril's excited to bring it to the U.S. It's going to be fun. San Francisco's Magico is going to be introducing their 2026 S7, the new flagship for the S series. Goldman of Switzerland, they're going to introduce the Telos 8800. It's a 1400 watt monster Class AB MOSFET designed flagship preamp. And they're going to be doing this proprietary mechanical grounding system they claim is going to eliminate microscopic vibration that masks detail. Mark Doman's bringing his Helix 1 Mark III turntable from Australia. That's going to be a blast. I've known Mark for a while too. Martin from Sweden is going to show the Coltrane Quintet Extreme. It's a limited edition augmented version of their statement loudspeaker. It's going to be ridiculous. Luxman from Japan is introducing the L100C, a pure Class A integrated amp, and the D100C, a digital source, a CD, SACD player, and a DAC for external sources. Youngstown, Ohio-based SVS Audio. They're bringing their new subwoofers, the 3000 series. And I have a pair here for review right now. So that's going to be fun. And there's many, many more. So shut up, old man. I'll let you talk a little bit. I want you to talk.
Okay.
There's going to be a bunch of special events. You want to start with like some of the concerts that are coming, that kind of thing?
Sure. So we have two concerts, Friday night and Saturday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Admissions included with your ticket. Seating's first come, first serve. But Friday night we have Kalen Cardello. He's just a rising, up and coming jazz musician, pianist. He's going to be with a trio, and so he'll be our Friday night talent. So we're really excited to have him. And on Saturday, we have Amber Rubarth. She's coming back to AXPONA. We had her in 2023, and everyone just loved her. She's a vocalist, singer-songwriter, and when we had her in 2023, I think everyone was just mesmerized. Like they really, really enjoyed the show, and she asked to come back, and made sense for us for this year. So
very cool.
Definitely check them out. And it's nice to listen to some live music after you've been listening to recorded music all day.
Well, and quite honestly, I support my two local symphonies here because for me, it's a calibration yardstick. Live music. You want to compare what real sounds like with what a stereo sounds like. Otherwise, comparing stereos to stereos, not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, then too, there are all these presentations and master classes. And can you give us a quick rundown? I don't expect the detail. I'm going to post links to all this stuff in today's description, but gives people a rundown what's going on, how it's handled, please.
Okay. So our seminar program is in one of the big ballrooms by registration, and those topics are the ones that myself and Bill Ebens, our content chair program. So we really want to make sure we cover a wide range of topics and bring in different speakers from all over the country with expertise in different topics. And we've got sessions on putting together an affordable audio system. So if you're coming for the show for the first time, or you're bringing someone who's new to the hobby, great session to check out. We have a session on building a more inclusive audio community, which I feel like is so important. It's something that I've been hearing about since I started working in this industry, like, over 10 years ago. And we wanted to do this topic this year. And so I hope there's a really good crowd for that one, and a good discussion. And, there's also a system setup session, and there's more. There's so many to check out. And then just really quickly, the masterclass theaters in our expo hall, those presentations are more put on from our exhibiting partners. But again, wide range of topics, definitely educational. So stop by, and there's sessions by GAK and MoFi and Wally Tools and Cobas. So I mean, again, like you can just pick anything and you'll learn something.
And there's pretty much throughout the whole day. I mean, there's almost always something going on, correct? It's pretty busy schedule. So check the descriptions to find out which ones you're going to go to, because I've done a couple of years. I've had I want to go see these, and the next thing I know, it's passed because I didn't put it on my calendar. Now, also, a lot of exhibitors have after hours sessions where they'll be playing music, having cocktails, hanging out with people, just
Mhm.
presenting fun things with their system. And by the way, this will be the first year in a decade that I haven't done an after hours LP session. I'm not going to do one this year.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
hey, there's too
It's
many other things going on. So
okay. I get it. But yeah, if if you're looking for something to do after hours, just,
there's plenty to do.
like literally follow the music. Like
There's
you will,
so much to do.
yes.
That's basically the gist of the mechanics of the show and what's going on. But there's two pretty interesting developments you shared with me this year that I wasn't expecting. One is this passport program that you were talking about, and I want you to go into
Mhm.
that. And there's also an AXPONA app. You want to talk about
Yeah.
these a little bit?
Yeah, and they're linked. So I'll
Yeah,
start with the app. So we've had an app for the past few years, but this year our mobile app partner, they did a significant upgrade, which I'm very, very excited about, because you've always been able to go through and you can search exhibitors. It's actually the most up-to-date information you're going to find along with our website, because we do print the event guide.
sure.
It's a wonderful tool. Like, it's great to hold something, but we're talking and it's a few weeks before the show, and that's at the printer. Like
Yeah.
it gets outdated as soon as so the mobile app's the most up to date.
I just
Okay.
want to add, we're all mobile to, I mean,
Mhm.
everybody lives on their phones today. So
Yes.
it's so cool to have these opportunities.
Yeah.
And there's a new twist this year, yes?
Yes. So, I mean, so you can look up, you can look up the schedule, you can look up the sessions, but our app this year has we're calling it an AI help desk. So there is a tool in the app where you can ask it questions
Very cool.
about the show. And I mean, anything from what food options are available, like, where can I find, like where can I find food? Where is the coat check? All of those things, but also you can ask questions about the exhibiting companies, and the AI
Very cool.
bot is going to run through all of the profiles, all of the information that exhibitors have uploaded to our website and give you answers. So I think it's going to be a really, really helpful tool, because people will come up to me at the show and be like, okay, like I'm looking for this type of amplifier, or can you tell me which turntable companies I should like? And it's so hard to even begin to
It
tell
is.
someone where to begin. And so I think this is going to be a really helpful tool.
And this is going to drop sometime soon.
It'll be available, so by the time you have this video out.
Okay.
So if you search in your app store, whether you have an Android device or an Apple device, you search for the My Show app in the app store,
Okay.
and then you search for Axpona.
Gotcha.
And then once that's loaded up, when you click on that icon again, it'll appear.
Cool.
So also within the mobile app is our passport program. So this is the first time we're doing a passport program in a very long time, and the first time that we're doing one that's actually mobile technology driven. So there are 15 companies that are participating, that are all over, like, in different locations over the show. So you open up the app, and it'll have a list of companies and their location, and you stop by those rooms or those exhibits, and you're going to get a code that you plug in. That way it checks off that you actually went there.
Cool.
And once you visited all of the stops, you're automatically entered to win a drawing. And we're doing a drawing at the end of each day, and we're giving out $300 prizes each
Wow.
day. Just giving
Cool.
out cash, because who doesn't like
People
cash?
want cash. Yeah.
Right.
That's
And you
pretty
can go
cool.
shopping. So, and it's a lot of fun. I feel like it'll maybe have folks stop by a room or an exhibit that they didn't maybe plan to,
Correct. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you kind of get around the show.
Definitely. I didn't mention we're going to have car audio shows. There's going to be car audio contests.
Yep.
There's ear
Ear gear.
gear. There's records. There's LPs. There's
Hmm.
CDs. There's SACDs. There's all kinds of media to deal with.
Yeah.
There's just and the high fidelity car stereo. This is different stuff. This is not just all SPL stuff like it was for a while. There's some
Right.
sound quality contests that are going on, and dude, you'd be shocked how good a sound you can achieve in a car today. This is big fun. I used to be involved in that part of the world, so I'm kind of
Oh,
looking
okay.
forward
I
to
didn't
it.
know that.
I
But yeah,
did
it
car
is.
audio nationals and Alaska back in the dark ages in the 80s and 90s. So
That is so fun. It is
yeah,
interesting. I feel like the more I talk to folks, it's like a lot of people started in car audio, or was kind of a
sure.
hobby that they were in for a long time and then maybe switched. more
Yeah.
to home audio.
Well, and especially for young guys, that was, the car was the home, and we put our
Right.
stereo in our car, and
Yep.
it's been a habit ever since. But
Yeah.
again, guys, we're just 2.5 weeks away. Thursday, April 10th through Sunday, April 12th at the Renaissance Schaumburg Hotel and Convention Center in Chicago.
Yep.
There'll be links in today's description and links to the website so you can get anything you need. All the information's there. Be sure to check it out. Get your tickets. Go, come and see us. Say hello to me if you see me in the hall. Say hello to Liz. I see her every year. She's all over the place.
I'm
She's a
all over the
machine.
place, but
She's
say
a
hi.
machine. She's a machine. This is, and by the way, guys, bring your walking shoes because this is a big event. Over 200 rooms this year.
We have over 230 active demonstrations.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, bring comfortable shoes,
Yeah,
guys.
it's a big building, and I just will
Huge.
say, come check it out, but also like make a plan because
Yeah.
it is like you really have to pick like where you're going to start, and because that way you can see everything
Well,
and yeah,
quite honestly, you can't see
you
everything.
can.
It's
Yeah.
just so big, even 3 days. I mean, you
Yeah.
you do need to plan for the things you want to see most importantly, so you
Yeah.
don't miss them.
Yeah.
So, Liz, thank you so much for taking time to visit with
Oh,
us
thanks,
today.
Brian.
I can't wait. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and be safe. And I'll see you there. Okay.
Yeah. See you before you know it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye. My sincerest thanks to Liz for sharing her time with us as we close in on and prepare to experience this monumental and exciting annual international trade show. And while I missed last year's show over family matters and the first four, all held before the move to Chicago, this will make my 10th AXPONA experience, or the 11th if you count the video events put on during the COVID-19 lockdown and quarantine in place of the 2021 event. All that coverage and more is linked in today's description. I hope you enjoy some of them. In closing, I hope we see you there. And if you see me running the halls, please be sure to introduce yourself and say hello. Finally, my apologies for the missed deadlines recently, but I've been dealing with a rather challenging medical matter that has been diagnosed and is being treated as a pinched nerve in my hip. Hopefully, the worst is behind me and it will have no further impact on my work. Regardless, as always, thank you for taking the time to drop by today. Further information on supporting the channel and my efforts may be found in today's description section or at my companion website, theaudioanalyst.com. Please stay safe and keep the music playing. Till next time, cheers.